Oh yes, it is Chris Shalom saying my beautifier playing on your number one radio station. This is Light FM. Asanteni sana for choosing Kitimoto as your number one radio show of all the time. Mimi najulikana kama vile Kingpin himself, na leo kidogo tumechelewa, lakini tunaomba radhi. Na ndani ya studio kama kawaida tuko na wageni discussing the state of the nation, especially politics, and therefore leo kidogo tumechanganya, and I'm happy to have the following guests in the house. Number one, we have Honorable Felix Omari, na kama kawaida he's a member who will be vying for the county assembly member, that is the MCA for Turi Ward, that is Molo, Nakuru County. And next tuko na Bitange ambaye atajiintroduce tu baadaye, and then we have Brian Kingethu, who has always been our guest. But let's begin. First things first. We've had the Madaraka just the other day, it was on Wednesday, and we are discussing the political arena in Kenya. We've seen the reactions of the people, especially from Kirinyaga, when the Right Honorable Raila Odinga came into the stadium, as well as the reactions of the people when the Deputy President William Ruto came into the stadium. What do you think of that? Let's start from you, Brian.
Thank you for this opportunity. This is a clear indication that Ruto is in the peak of the mountain, whereas Raila is still crawling in the mountain. And because there is no water and there is no food, he's starving from Mount Kenya.
Okay.
He cannot be able to at least climb this Mount Kenya.
Okay, Bitange, do you think whatever Brian is saying is true?
Nani alisema kelele inapiga kura?
So kelele haipigagi kura?
Haipigi kura. 27 mnakumbuka. Si Raila alikuwa amebeba watu wengi.
Sure.
Nani alishinda?
Kibaki.
Alafu.
Felix.
Okay, let me start by saying this. I'm wondering, people saying that the time William Ruto entered the stadium, people, clapped to him, while Raila Odinga entered to the stadium, watu walikuwa wametulia. According to me, that's not true, first of all. According to the TV station I was watching, yeah, so that one you were to clarify more.
Okay.
This TV station was showing this, and this TV station was showing this.
Okay.
But for me, who I was watching the event through online. So I think I saw Raila was well welcomed, and even we saw how the CSS cabinet secretary welcomed Raila Odinga, even the governors.
Thank you.
So I think that's all I can say.
Okay, Brian.
Omari, I think that time he had muted his TV. He was just watching. Some things happened. So we can see the grand entry of William Samoei Ruto and a standing ovation when he gave out his speech.
Okay.
So I think the TV that you are using, you should at least upgrade it. It was on a mute mode.
Let me respond to him like this before we continue. Please give me 1 minute.
Just 1 minute.
When people shout at you, they might mean two things. They might be supporting you, or they might be discarded to your statement that you are talking about.
Just like how Bitange said.
Yes, of course. So, but that's my own opinion. So people, if like now you are talking, and somebody maybe behind the scenes starts shouting up, this person might have the two reasons.
Okay.
First of all, to make you keep quiet so that you can sit down or something like that, or they are supporting the point that you are giving out. So we have to see good and clarify on that.
Okay, just before you, Bitange, do you have anything to say concerning that?
Kelele bado mimi nda stick na kelele itahesabu kura.
Okay.
Omari is a scholar. He's a graduate. He actually studying. So he has that knowledge to be able to discern between heckling and heaping praises. I think this is a person who can even watch. He has all the 5 senses, and the 6th sense is about because he's in an university, somebody who is equipped with all knowledge to be able to see. Just a correction. I think he's also a virgin voter. The right date of election. We vote in August, to date 9 of August or 10th of August, we'll have known who will be the sitting governor.
Okay.
And I understand you don't have a voter's registration card. That's why you are a bit confused.
You know, let me respond to this man.
No,
I was talking.
You know, kingethu is a learned fool. 2022 is coming.
Okay, sure.
And baba hajakuwa kipendwa, but I think the Kikuis wamefunguka macho.
So sasa wamebadilisha nia yao from supporting Ruto into supporting
Like hawana option, they don't have any option. The only person wanaweza pea ni baba, mtu wa term moja. Akimaliza hiyo term ni Mungu. But akimaliza successfully, then the Kikuis will take the leadership.
Okay, just before we take a short commercial break, do you have something to say?
You know, these people of Baba, they are trying to hoodwink Kenyans, telling them 6,000 per person, and they are trying to amplify on drug addiction in this country. They want to lower the prices of those beers to
Actually,
250.
I want you to hold there because that's the next discussion.
You know, this man,
We will come into that. So we are taking a short commercial break. Remember, you can reach us through 0726138730, and you can as well tweet through Light FM so that we can get a very special communication with you guys. And thank you for choosing Kitimoto as your favorite show. Here we go. It's Mark Foyce returning in the company of Rayvanny. Wanasema tamu, playing on your number one radio station. This is Light FM, and thank you for choosing Light FM as well as choosing Kitimoto as your favorite show. My name is Kingpin himself, na kama kawaida tuko na wageni ndani ya studio. Tunaendelea tu kupiga story about the state of the nation, and before we went for a break, you said something about drugs, like bringing drugs or reviving drugs, in other words, by the politicians. We've had the ODM chairperson, Edwin Sifuna, if I'm not wrong, Secretary General, saying that Baba would wish, or he would wish Baba to bring down the prices of drugs, that is Mzinga and so forth. And then, during the Mashujaa Day celebration, Uhuru Kenyatta lifted up curfew. We've seen them saying that if it were not for them, curfew would have not been lifted. Do you think that is true, Brian?
You know these politicians ride on publicity. I know Secretary General aired out his issue when he was in Kamukunji grounds saying about the curfew. This was a public outcry, not his own ideologies. It's us. And I remember Uhuru, when he visited in Kirinyaga, people shouted, and even in Karatina, people shouted, Tutole curfew. So he heard from the people, not Edwin Sifuna.
Okay.
And about reducing beer from Bitange, because he's a cough, I know he knows the prices. He knows the Jack Daniels. I know he's quite conversant with the prices.
Okay.
Perhaps it's 1,500 up to 250. These are misplaced priority. What are we supposed to focus as a nation? Is unemployment. Is the healthcare. It's about production of this country. But these people are telling us they are going to reduce. Their priorities are a bit twisted. They are not focusing on us commoners. They are focusing on themselves. Especially, I have realized most of the weekends, Bitange is seen coughing because he's going to support this deal. He's going to support, but I refuse and I condemn such acts led by Sifuna.
Okay, Bitange,
I
you have
think
to...
Kingethu fears thinking. The price of alcohol, let's say, is 4,500. How will you take it up to 50? That's why I'm telling you, people from Uda.
Okay.
That's your secretary.
We are living in a
and
world
how does it concern Baba?
They are the ones.
No.
He's the one who even...
Did Baba
actually, it was a public rally.
No,
where Baba
did Baba talk?
Baba was there.
Mention the words. He said what?
Secretary General is not an easy person.
Yeah.
No.
This is a public figure of Baba.
Kingethu, think like an entrepreneur.
Okay, let's do this.
Don't think like a voter.
Bitange, we live in a world of depressions, especially now that the youths are the biggest population, and if any youth who is depressed could hear such kind of words from a politician, they could take it serious. In fact, they would put as part of the manifestos that the party is putting, especially mobilizing people to vote for them.
Who said the reducing the alcohol prices, the manifesto of ODM?
Of course, but the youths would put as part of the manifesto, and therefore, if they
that
take,
is your assumption.
just like how they did in the 6,000 Kenyan shillings.
Let me tell you one thing, wadau tufikirie.
Kichwa
ni yetu, tusiogope kufikiria.
Kweli.
Umesikia Kingethu? Pombe ni ya 4,500. Itakuja aje 250? Quarter ni 200.
You know, I'm not the one who said.
Can we
this
play?
Is the secret. Play the clip. I think these people,
as you
they are
argue,
confused.
and
I think they
know,
did from
and
ODM.
show me where Baba supported it.
That's your secret, I
No.
tell you.
Felix.
We were arguing
Please.
about Baba and
No,
Ruto.
what?
We were arguing about Baba and Ruto.
What?
Felix, can you tell us something about that? Sifuna saying that the price of all the alcohols should come down, especially no alcohol should surpass 250 shillings.
Okay, let me say this.
Okay.
As you continue looking for the clip, it is the opinion of Sifuna is not the opinion of the Raila Amolo Odinga.
Sure.
So we need to differentiate that. So if Sifuna said that, it's his own opinion. So we don't need to say that it's Baba. Yes.
Gentlemen, let's do this. We've heard that there was 6 judges who were not appointed by President Uhuru Kenyatta, and the court has ruled them out that in 14 days those judges must be appointed. Failure to do that, I do not know what the court would do. Do you think that is possible?
Yeah, I was also reading that article today, and within those 14 days, according to the constitution, it states that the judges are going to be appointed by the Chief Justice. They will not wait for the president anymore. They are going to take over the mantle. So I believe first of all, the judiciary is very independent. When we delay justice, our nation starts reckoning in pain. So I think Uhuru should act in speed and do what is necessary.
Bitange,
Yes.
do you think that is possible now that the president...
Whatever Uhuru does, I support.
Everything. So he must appoint the 6 judges.
No, it's not a must.
But of course the court will appoint them too. Okay, you are on a phone call. Felix.
Okay, so first of all, what I can say concerning that, I can say like there has been war between the judiciary and the executive, and everybody knows that, and that's why they even ruled against the BBI, and everybody knows, of course, like that, and the president appointing the 7 judges within 7 days. I cannot talk more about that because it's the matters concerning the judiciary and the executive. But what I can say is this: the president has the advisor, the law advisor is the Attorney General, Mr. Kihara. So for him not appointing the judges, maybe there is something going on within there, because Attorney General is a learned man, is the one who advised, and he has a lot of people who are surrounding him, who are advising him.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. As we end, now I want you to take some few minutes and talk to the people of Kenya, 1 or 2 things as we end up.
Okay, so can I start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so first of all, let me start by talking to my people in my ward. It's called Turu Ward in Moro. So my people in Turu Ward, I welcome you to join me to transform our region, transform our ward, since you have seen a lot of, I've been there, and it's the place that I've been raised. Those poor roads that you are facing right now, the lack of water and everything, bursaries, that we are seeing in our ward, we can change this. We can do the changes.
Okay.
If as youths we can rise up.
Okay.
And go to the ballot. So what I can tell you this, please Kenyans, my people from Turu Ward in Molo, please support me to transform and to bring the changes in Turu Ward. Second is first of all to pass greetings also to my people there, to my family of course, which has been hand to hand with me, supporting me to this politics and to get that seat of the MCA in Turu Ward. And also my friends, my learned friends. Lastly, can tell my people also to support me, also to follow me on my social handles. They can also come to Facebook. I have a page there where I talk to Kenyans. It's called Mari Studios. You can join me there so that we can exchange the ideas. I think that's all I can say. Thank you. Tupatane kwa Barot and kwa Grau.
Thank you very much.
Me, one thing I can tell people is that remember, Baba is the only choice we have. Till next year. We love you so much.
Thank you. Brian?
Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity and trying to demystify the political arena. And I'm proud to say that two people have been baptized in yellow, which were not related. They were twins as they came. Now they are twins in our camp. And also to remind the young people to, especially led with Biomari, to remember to do their voters registration in this critical moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guest. Thank you for your time and thank you for having time to come and to discuss the matters of the nation. I'm very proud and I'm very happy that we've discussed, and until next time when we meet at the place like this, but of course on a Wednesday, not a time like this. Thank you kwa wale wote ambao wamefanikisha show. Until next time. Goodbye.